Hello, my name is Qarmout, and I am running for the United States Senate representing the good people of the state of New Jersey, and I appreciate the opportunity to address the Lakewood community. I've been in Lakewood several times, actually at the BMG right here, and I've actually gotten 300 to 400 signatures for the petition in order to get on the ballot. So first let me say thank you to the good people of Lakewood who have signed my petition to get me on the ballot in the first place. I'll be running for the United States Senate in the June 5th Republican primary against my opponent Joe Carrillos. The campaign sits on three pillars that I believe are very critical to my campaign. That's faith, family, and country. And I believe all three are under attack. So a vote for Qarmout in the Republican primary on June 5th is a vote to support those three main pillars that are the bedrock of our communities. First is faith. I believe it's very important that we protect our right to worship and keep government out of our shuls and out of our churches. Our First Amendment right should not be impeded by government, and government should not tell our churches and our shuls and temples what is allowed and what isn't allowed. So we need to stand up and protect our First Amendment right. And the second pillar that is critical to my campaign beside faith is family. We need to protect the family, and the family is under attack under the Obama administration with Menendez as our senator. We need to protect family because we need to stand up for traditional family values, and that's something I've always felt very strong about. I will do everything humanly possible to keep marriage between one man and one woman and to defend the sanctity of marriage as intended. The other thing I believe very strongly about that we need to defend is birth and children. I stand firmly against abortion. My opponent supports abortion and I do not. So I believe it's very critical that we defend the most innocent of lives. The other thing that I believe we need to defend is country. The third pillar of the three that are holding our society. Country is under attack from within and from outside. We need to defend against outside extremists that are attempting to attack our nation, but we also need to be diligent and defend against attacks from within, people who are trying to fundamentally change America. We need to stand firm on protecting what America stands for. I came to the United States at a young age. My parents were both born in Israel, Yafa and Lid, and it's very important that I understand why they came to America, and that's the freedom, the opportunities, democracy, and I want to make sure I protect these things so I can give them to my children. And right now I believe these very fundamental principles are under attack. So the theme of my campaign is to give my children the country that my parents gave me. And I believe that very simple principle is under attack. So Qarmout is my name, and I'm running for the United States Senate because I want to stand up for those three pillars: faith, family, and country. And I also want you to know that I firmly support school vouchers. I send my own children to private school, and I pay property taxes that it pays for a school that I do not utilize, and I know you sympathize with that because it's also a growing issue here in Lakewood. I will strongly support school vouchers, where you have a right to take your children to any school and not have to pay for both. That's an important point, so we can educate our children in our faith, educate them as we see fit, to teach them that we were created by God and not used to be monkeys and evolved. That's important. So I invite the viewers who have an opportunity to go onto the internet and look at my website, bq2012.com. And you will see the website has a lot of the issues, including my view on Israel. I truly believe the United States and Israel should be as close as humanly possible, with no daylight between the two. And this administration has been an embarrassment with our relations with Israel. As a sitting United States Senator, I would be looking at actions on war and etc. And I believe it's very important that we support the state of Israel. Israel does not need anyone's permission to defend itself. Israel is a sovereign nation, should have every right to do so. Israel doesn't need anyone's permission to exist. So as a strong supporter of the State of Israel, not only in technology, not only in funding, but also in that moral support, I believe this administration, again, has been an embarrassment in that relationship. So I just want to assure the voters in Lakewood to come out on Tuesday, June 5th, and vote, because it's very critical. This is a very important election. We have to get rid of Bob Menendez and Barack Hussein Obama, and we need to put conservatives in Washington who will represent your views, your beliefs, and your values. Someone who stands up for the same things you stand up for. So please, if you're going to stay home on any day of the week, don't let it be Tuesday. Tuesday's a day to come out and vote. Because if you don't vote, who will? The other side will vote, and they will be voting once again, and we will be wondering what happened to our country. Tuesday, June 5th, you must come out and vote. Vote for Qarmout. That's with a Q. Q-A-R-M-O-U-T. Don't forget the Q. The Q is for you, is what I've been saying, because we need to take back our country. Because if Menendez and Obama win, in 4 more years, you will not recognize this nation. And I promise you, in 4 more years, this country will look like nothing that our parents gave us. This country will be almost unrecognizable in 4 more years as they move this nation towards more liberal philosophies and beliefs, that we will be afraid to take our children to various theme parks because we don't know what they will see. So it's very critical that you do your part. I promise to do mine, but first you must do yours. We need each other, because a conservative candidate cannot win unless conservatives come out and vote. I need you on June 5th to come out and vote. Bader Qarmout, Q-A-R-M-O-U-T, for the United States Senate. Remember, the Q is for you. Thank you.